advantages of having an art society or any other society where people meet regularly, because we don't really have the opportunity at home to meet people, and generally if you stay at home you're either on your computer and not doing anything much really, whereas here at Darwen Arts Society we're all together painting. Some people draw, some people do it in oils or watercolours or acrylics, and we help each other generally. And if we didn't have this little group or this building to help, we would all completely miss each other, because you can't meet in pubs, say. Well, you can, but you can't be quiet like we are here and do our work, which is our art.
Could you tell me how young people interact with Darwen's Arts Society?
Well, we do have some young people, although there are none here today, but they come in and they do their own little thing, and then probably one of the senior members of the Art Society goes around and chats to them, don't teach them, but encourage them to do things on their own. And it usually starts off with drawing, because if you can't draw, you can't paint. Well, some people paint and get a lot of money for their work, but if you can draw, you can paint.
Obviously this is a council-owned community centre. What do you feel is the value of a building such as this? Because lots of people out there have never been into a community centre. And if you could talk about other things that happen within this building which are of benefit to society, to community generally.
Well, I'd have to check on that because I'm not sure. But the obvious value is what I've just said, is getting people together. That's what community means. And a community centre is there to get groups of people together to mix and talk. I mean, we do more talking here than we do painting, I think. But we do a lot of work. We have exhibitions where we can show our work, to show people what we can do, and we generally try and get other people to come and be interested in art.
What do you think are the future challenges for this area, for Darwen as a whole? Do you live in Darwen?
Yes, I live in Darwen. It has a lot of potential. It's a small town. It's a ribbon town. Unfortunately, everywhere you go, you've either got to walk uphill or downhill, unless you're going along the main road. But it's a community which has been here a long, long time. And it used to have a lot of industry. That industry is disappearing, and that's one of the reasons why we ought to have more societies like this. There's no reason why they couldn't have, say, stamp societies or historic societies or things like that. But this is somewhere where they can come and do what they like to do.
One of the things you talked about is that it had an industrial history, Darwen did. What do you think Darwen is going to look like in 20 years' time, in your view? What do you think?
Well, that's a very difficult question. I'd love to be able to see into the future.
Yes. How would you like it to look? What would be different about Darwen in 20 years' time?
I'd like to have more shops here. We are lucky that we've got a reasonable amount of car parking, which should draw the shops here. But it doesn't seem to at the moment. There are areas, fortunately, the centre of Darwen is a relatively flat area. There's quite a large area for activities, like bonfire arts and things like that, and I think it has a lot going for it.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thanks, Brian.